set to go. Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
You ready for Joe, man? I think you ready for Joe, man.
First and 10, Joe Burrow. And incomplete to open things up. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And second down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle.
Hopefully,
getting to
man.
the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Oh, you don't move QB, man.
Burrow once again here on second and 10.
Hey, don't move QB, man.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Burrow. Flush to his right. He's going to air it out deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Anybody go AJ, man?
A gain of 32 that time. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Anybody go AJ?
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Scampering home.
Red team win.
18 yards out. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
I missed the kick, man.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. On first down, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Hey, them boys were back there.
45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Them boys were back there.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
He ain't gone.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Falcons.
I'm playing too aggressive.
Todd Gurley, 56 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Bengals 6. Young Wei Koo to kick off.
Can't lose them endorsements and stuff, man.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Aaron
Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
That's well. What we trying to rook, man?
First down. Here's Burrow.
Oh, keep the rook.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You're going to show what? You're going to show what AJ did.
You better follow him, man. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Hey.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Hold on, let me see what it is.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
You being covered, man.
3rd down, Burrow.
Ooh, I had him. You crazy your head. I had him. Hey, I should have been through it.
Tossed it away, but that brings up 4th down.
Nah, I should have been through that pill, man. I should have been through it. Hey, as soon as I seen him cross and he started backpedaling, that's why I should have threw it. You don't see what I'm talking about.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
P.I. motherfucker, man. P.I.
Surprising move to
P.I. man.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't.
That P.I. That P.I. is well.
Will take over right at midfield. Ryan of the Falcons.
I don't know what's that P.I. man.
1st and 10. Right.
That's Stonewall Joe, man. That boy can't touch him.
Now a draw play for
You on him.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Hell no. No way.
No gain on the play.
From midfield now,
You caught me, guy.
looking deep
Damn.
outfield.
Yeah, damn is the word.
That will be
Damn is the word.
Try to dial up the long
Damn is the word,
there,
man.
but it'll be 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. They'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they stop him up short of the first
You lucky
down.
nigga. That nigga peeled back on me. You lucky.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
I feel a pick.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. Down. The Cincy
Man, I would do
offense
some of that
about
last
ready to
game,
go
man.
here on their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they
Come on, I juke him.
They got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time.
Come on, I be spending too much time, man.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that.
I don't know what's out here, man.
No hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all.
I didn't watch the U yet, man.
I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
I think so.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got an open man that It's C.J. Uzomah.
I'm on the more
He
guy.
works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Bengals passing game finding
You don't like this one right here.
got another first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down.
You going? Ooh, look, he had no time. That's a touchdown.
There, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
What would beat, man?
Second and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Boy, saving you out
So
there,
many
man.
times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And down inside the 15 he goes. Burrow to
I don't see
Boyd
no.
for the Cincy first.
I don't think.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical.
Lose the ball. I'm about to lose. They team.
We'll call this play significant.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J.
They got the defense, man.
There to make the grab. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Bengals 13, Falcons 7.
What about you? A headache.
Randy Bullock to kick off for
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Them boy might get put out.
Out set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6. Into double coverage, and it's
Wrong with him, man.
picked off at the 40.
I feel 6 coming. Hey, I'm about to get nasty with you.
At the 35-yard line.
intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
You're trying to rook, man.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Oh, we're trying to rook,
10
man.
yards there on the pickup. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. As they got it with a first and 10.
I ain't see you, man.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I don't never throw to the flats, man.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Gain of 7.
Second and 3 from the 9.
So we're trying to rook side of the field, man.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it'll be
bullshit.
intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to look
I know you
for
got.
those
Yeah.
in a hurry.
Hit as he throws there,
Look too
incomplete.
much, man.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On third down, Ryan.
Ooh,
He
you
completes
tried.
this to Russell Gage.
You tried
able
me.
to get this one across the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion
No
on
bait,
third
man.
down.
Can't bait me.
Now Ryan.
Let's go to the flat.
Time and effort and thought that they put into
Wow.
the passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan, and he gets
Wow,
this
about
one
that
really
save.
complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
At the 8-yard
I'm more definitely gonna see that.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And it coming in hot.
Gun, it's Ryan. He's going to dump it off to Gurley.
Hey.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon
Wouldn't have got
touchdown. Todd Gurley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are an extra point
You wanna see
away
it,
from
man.
moving out in front. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Falcons 14. Bengals 13. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
What's that? I swear, man, turn notifications.
Bengals drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Man, they played me, man. I beat him. You lucky Joe ain't got no. You lucky he ain't got no orange string.
And he's able to
You
get it back
lucky.
to the 41-yard line.
We'll get it
Second
back.
interception for him now here in this first half.
We'll get it
And
back,
you
man.
gotta
Don't
think
worry
he's
about
a
that.
rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check
We'll get
on
it
it. His
back.
teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something
What I tell you?
that's
What I
Now
tell
this
you,
is
man?
intercepted. My
Come
goodness.
on, man. You gotta.
Picked off at the 35.
You gotta turn him
And
up.
to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
You know I got that, man. You got the best users you know.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan
Now, Joe about to
Coachman
turn it
will
up,
have
man.
all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And here's
I will
the
kill
throw
him.
taken in by Boyd.
Let's
And
move the rook,
taking it
man.
across midfield and inside the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
Let's go. Stop playing me, man. Back in the business.
Bengal touchdown.
I stopped and got it.
Green, 43 yards.
That's his business, man.
Once again, going to retake the lead.
Now you go get him.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll make
I ain't
this
see
a
you.
6-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I ain't see that, man.
About 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
You seen that man? Told you, bro, but AJ the true man.
Offense at the line. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A big play there just before halftime. 66 yards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
You throw it wrong area, man. Pick. And I'm going home with it.
On second down, here's Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
This nigga watched the ball.
15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators.
Give me 1 second. I can get 3 off that.
Streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
That's exactly 3 out of that, man.
Track meet so far. Fun to watch.
Return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You gotta know what AJ did, man.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot
threw to the wrong man.
So even if you run some type of...
I threw to the wrong man.
Intercepted yet again. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
Hey, you look, I threw to the wrong man. Because I had a man to go out of bounds, then came back and killed you after that.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Final 10 seconds of the half.
Too long, man.
1st and 10.
Don't mess up, right here, man.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But it'll be second
like
down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Don't mess up right here, man.
Throwing again. Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
What's going on, man?
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken in the end zone.
Nah, he on the franchise tag.
The 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone. Now
but he ain't had no bad game.
At their own 18-yard line.
You ready, man? Come bring it on.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally.
Boy,
you're thinking to yourself right now,
you thought the best uses in the year of your life.
Figured out. Okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
That real NFL, man.
That time as the drive continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game game now at their pace.
He don't throw that ball.
This is ball control.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
I told you that. He don't throw
Off
that
at his
ball.
own 47. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
I see.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Broadway Joe, man.
Green brings it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
We don't see it.
That's good.
25 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down. Here's Burrow.
Oh, you lucky.
It's coming, and down he goes.
Back shoulder fade on you, man.
So still
That's exactly what it would have been.
to go. Second down.
Back shoulder. Back shoulder fade on you, man.
Burrow keeps himself
How you
upright.
get it? Get up, Joe.
Now Burrow loses the football.
How you get in
Fortunate
that
to get
fast?
that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost.
That nigga
there.
still not hype the ball.
Points, but
The
the
blitz still
opportunity
weak,
for the
though.
defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now Joe Burrow
This
on
nigga-
third and long. And he's going to go down again. Deion Jones.
That
His
nigga
second
was right,
sack of the
ball.
night.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
I'm getting that shotgun for you.
Sometimes called just straight ahead pursuit. What a running
Fuck you,
start
man.
right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start, it
I
comes
ain't
through
trying to do no
clean.
two-shot.
Oftentimes, the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And
I love
it's
you spectacular,
incomplete.
man.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
But that's like,
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line.
First down.
That one goes for 24.
hey, I'm gonna jump one of those, man.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Ryan. Complete to Jones.
Get out of here,
And
Julio.
inside
Get out of
the
here,
20
man.
Before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a throw out
I'm
right
off it.
complete to his running back right side. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this second and 9. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Hayden Hurst.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it
They
off.
killed him, man.
Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that was Carlos
That three, man.
Dunlap who got in to take him down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
I'm on full quarter, man.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down,
Get up from little boy.
it's not necessarily
Tony, you better keep a little baby from out there, man.
I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You
happened
think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
Teddy.
I'm going to be aggressive on
Teddy.
offense because
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Hey, man.
For a Cincinnati score.
What's too easy, man?
His second touchdown
Offense suspect.
as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Offense. Oh, not gonna open it up for real, man. I ain't want to be dirty, man. So he's my boy, man. He's like, oh, make you cheat, man.
Falcons 24. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Boy, that was incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
24.
I was going to beat it by the time you got it off.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
This complete to Jones.
He looks slow, man.
On the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No. Oh, they fixed that shit, man.
So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
And I smell a pick 6 coming.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You can hold on to the contact, man.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing again, Ryan.
Let's go, man.
And this will be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away. And now the 3rd down throw.
Let's stop playing me, man.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
4th down. Here's Ryan. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will
too nice out there, man. Defense scared out there. They don't even catch it. Defense scared out there. Now I tell you what, he said the defense was trash. And he said my offense was suspect. They said my offense was suspect.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
They throw not one at all.
From midfield now, Burrow.
And
that's complete. It's Green here. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for Cincinnati. 31 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Burrow looking to pass.
Let's go, P.I.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Let's go, man.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster.
Joe, man.
You hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. Safe to say one is not by.
I'm trying to rip with Joe out there, man. Touchdown.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line.
Pass, man. No running back no more.
It's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. Throw into that tight coverage. You see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Oh, shoot, let's go. What too much, man? I just got a choke, man. Caught throwing dots. I've been throwing
the
them.
Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And they're able to
man.
lead by 1.
Makes the score Bengals 34, Falcons 24. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's got past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
You think I am?
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
He's got that shit.
To Gurley. And brought
man throwing a triple coverage
before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
At the 37-yard line.
You gotta try something crazy. Oh my God!
Again, Ryan. And he will find Ridley.
You caught me out there on the beat there.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Hit. Jump it.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however.
Wow.
Let's see what that's about. 2 big plays in succession.
I can't try to kill Julio, man.
But now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the
this is intercepted, and that should do it. William Jackson with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he will score.
Man.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now Bullock to add the extra point.
1-1, man.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Bengals 41.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Ryan. His throw incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. They did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So they beat the hell out of him.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Adrian Jeremiah.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Adrian Jeremiah.
Reynolds able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number. We can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what?
And this is going to be intercepted.
They play him like I
Picked
can
up
come
by
up with the ball over
Devontae
him.
Casey. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
What's up, niggas up with them, man?
I wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
Now, hold on, sir. He ain't throwing our hits like that.
Another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Hey, he ain't throwing hits like that, man.
At the 40-yard line. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football. And 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at
I'll try to hit stick this nigga.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 60 yards. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. Ryan will throw again.
I was there, too. I was there.
They're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left.
You gonna try to get back in 13 seconds, man?
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. Now that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I didn't get that big back.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt.
Well, that was a show of support to even allow him to attempt to make that kick. And you know if he did, that would tie the NFL record. That's a heck of a shot.
Yeah, it would have been a big deal, but a little bit short.
Wow, this thing got beat so bad, came down.
He's got it at the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Tonight's final score.
A big offensive explosion.
You want these Bengals, man? You boy too much, man.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Big too much.
Gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many
Boy
points.
too much, man.